Hi, Show FMers, it's me, FM Cheetah. You can call me Matt, and welcome back to episode 19, season 4 of the RAMS Rebuilt. Today, two games. One at home here at Pride Park. You can see the team prepping things for that game. Home to Everton because Everton's an interesting this year. The second game, our first big European game. I'm not going to say anything though, it's a surprise. For that, I want to touch on some transfer news. Let's get to it.
Stay bloomers watching, helping and fight, guiding a
So there was late transfer business, and we've actually done some transfer business which will come through at the beginning of the winter transfer. So first half is centre back Wim Colvin. Wim Colvin on loan from Groningen. Optional purchase fee 35 million. Yeah, so he's a big one. The challenge we have with Vim is that unfortunately, I think it was accidental, but he has come on as a regular starter. Now, as you can see, he's pretty raw. He's raw, but he seems to have potential, we think. A little bit inconsistent, as often the case for the young ones, but he's come in because apparently I can't stop buying centre back. Now, apparently he's natural as a kind of no-nonsense fullback, but 191, got some jumping reach, decent heading, solid bravery, positioning. I mean, that says centre back to me at 191 centimetres. Anyway, that's Vim, 35 mil. Will we buy him? I'm not sure. The challenge will be really to keep him happy at this stage. The other player to come in is Ivica Jurgen. Ivica Jurgen's come in on loan from Liverpool with a $61 million price tag. This is one of Liverpool's Wonderkids. Is that how he's known? Is he called a Wonderkid? And that doesn't seem to be. But yeah, he looks pretty good. Now, left back, which he is, and we have got some left backs, so it's not too big a deal. I'm trading him to be a ball winning midfielder, bravery, determination, stamina, work rate. Stamina's not too bad. He, all those sort of things. Not too aggressive. Maybe be good if he was a bit more aggressive, but fairly consistent performer at the young age of 18. So on loan, he's come in as an impact sub. So a lot of games this season. It's been very busy, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. So he occasionally gets on the bench. Has he started? I don't think he started. But you can. Oh, actually, look there you go. The Champions League game. That was the our first. Mm, you know, yeah, our first league, Champions League game, which was against a kind of fairly weak opponent. So we started him. Could have been injuries as well. Romeo Lavia was out. But that's Ivica. Now, that's not it though. So you knew about Salvador Alves, another central defender, coming in. He's coming in at the beginning of the transfer window, so 1st of Jan, with an option to buy, which isn't there because he's not here yet. Is it? Can we see it? I think we can. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, there's two other faces here. Another midfielder, Carrick McAdams, coming in from Wolves, going 15 going to 25. Here's Carrick. Um, he's another midfielder, apparently can play out there. It's a wide target forward, hey? Yeah, I mean, I guess 187. Look, we're looking, I mean, his vision and passing's okay. His tackling's pretty decent. His marking's not too bad, but again, brave, determined, big work rate, decent stamina. This is another addition to our midfield in the ball-winning sense. And he's not the only one, obviously. So some of those who have come in might go back. I mean, they might go anyway because their home clubs might be disappointed. I'm not playing them. But that's Carrick. This is Ibrahim Ikem, a striker, an advanced forward, and he looks like an advanced forward, doesn't he? He's got pace, he's got finishing, he's off the ball, and his anticipation not bad. His work rate's not too bad, really. Just working on his stamina. Came in four, flat 7.5, a flat 7.5 for Ibrahim. And he's Nigerian with, I think, English second. Yeah, with English second nationality. So someone to add up front is, I think this is almost, I mean, could he be a lefty? Okay, he's a bit Hendrick, isn't he? He's sort of poor man's Hendrick. He can run, etc., etc. Anyway, promising striker. So we'll look forward to having him join. I'm hoping his potential is better than that, but we'll find out. All right, I've kept you in suspense long enough. Top of the table. Top of the table since I think the second game of the league. That first Leicester game, I think we were second. But yeah, top of the table. It has been good. Now, Liverpool and Tottenham are immediately behind us with a game in hand. But they can win those games all they like. They'll still be point behind us. How have we done this? Look at all these games to play. Yes. So, of course, you'll remember the lovely 3-0 home win to Leicester. It was fantastic. We then had very comfortable 3-0 away win over Palace. Then a struggle, 1-1 against Southampton. Southampton was like 18th at the time. I think they equalised. I think we'd scored and then they equalised. No, no. Oh, that's right. Wally Hopkins scored and then Archie Gray started, equalised. Archie's now on loan at Plymouth. So 1-1. Uh, then at home, Bournemouth. You remember Bournemouth? Bournemouth who denied us the title last season. We smashed them 4-0. Evan with 2 goals there. Garnacho. So we talked briefly about this last episode. The wide players providing goals. Well, Garnacho is certainly doing that, and we'll get to that. Then the away game to Brentford, possibly a tricky fixture, 4-2. And in fact, from memory, yeah, you'll see here we scored and they then equalised, and then I went hard. Nothing crazy. I went hard and we won that game. Then our first game in Europe, 4-0 away to Pogoń. Yeah, Polish club, pretty much, you can see Robert Blackburn here, Zay Emery and Bensky all on the score sheet. And who was and then our own goal, Sipka. Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be that way. 3-2 against Chelsea, boy oh boy. So Havertz, then Everson equalises, and then Rooney Baji, and we think great. And then Rasmus Højlund is gone from Atlanta to Chelsea. And then this one I went hard because I thought we looked good. And then Victor Roque, 91st minute goal to win it 3-2. First Carabao Cup game, this one a Premier League game, home to Aston Villa. We had 2 Villa games here. You'll notice something about them. Completely the same. 3-0 wins there. Ferguson with 2 goals in that Carabao Cup game and Ben Seguir. Then the second game, Garnacho, Endrick, and of course, Evan, as always. Then the second of the league games at home, away to Salzburg. I was very interested in it because obviously we met Salzburg in friendly, smashed them 5-0. Well, 2-0. Was it comfortable? Mm, yeah. It was tight. But we looked pretty good. Then, unfortunately, the last game we just had was away to Fulham, and uh, Evan Salahovic scores, and then Jacob Ramsey scores. So we go 2-0. I get them inside. I go, come on, push hard, and then swap the front 2 out. And of course, Evan Ferguson bags 2 goals. Couldn't quite win it, and I was going all out. I would, the wing backs and everyone was forward, but we couldn't get a winner. So that would have put us on 22 points. So I'd managed that and given us a nice little start. But as I said, we've got Everton, and then the other home game is to Bayern. So I guess that's our first big European clash. Home to Bayern, who did come unstuck, I noticed, in one of their games. Let's have a look how we are in the league phase. Oh, look at that. Top of the table. Well, 2 games played, 6 points, 6 goals. Obviously, a few people around us, Eintracht, Real Madrid, Man City, but Bayern are down here on 4. Oh, an opportunity to grab another 3 points there. This crazy league system. But anyway, we just play and win. I don't really care how it works. I just will win a lot of games as much as I can. But there's Real Madrid. I mean, there's some huge, huge games in there. But nice to be top of 2 tables. Now, we have to talk about Vasberg problem, Vasberg syndrome. So here is the squad. Ben Seguir, little promise mark there. And Zaire Emery, no promise mark, but whatever. These 2 boys, particularly Ben Seguir, they've come to me and they've said, we want to play more games. Yeah. The dominance of Alex Scott, who is still here, by the way, is still wanted by PSG. Oh, sorry, no, and United and Liverpool. Um, they haven't made any bids. No one made any bids for him pre-season or in the transfer window, I should say. So he's still here. He's worth 150 mil. No one's coming in for him. I hope they won't come in for the 22-year-old because we love him. I wish I could get that passing a bit better. Certainly his vision is, his vision now 17. I mean, he's just brilliant, isn't he? Look at that composure, his first touch. Passing's just stuck on 14. Don't know, we try everything. We try everything about that. Although, is he developing that? He is. He's still developing his passing. There you go. But it's not happening. So anyway, he's here right now and will be here at least till the January window. So I've got to make Zia Emery and Ben Seguir happy. So what I've done is I've got Spree off the bench, not because he's bad, he's been perfectly fine, but I need to pay Ben Seguir in that role a little bit more. I'm obviously not going to take Garnacho off because he's a little old master. Um, and then Zia Emery coming on for Scott. And that's it. Interesting developments. Montero, we saw a bit of this last season, but Montero and also Budgetic playing as midfielders a little bit, particularly Montero, because unfortunately in the Champions League registration phase, I don't know why. It's something dumb. I didn't notice a bunch of players who weren't, didn't fall under the under 21 category, didn't register them. So we've got a bunch of midfielders, and they're all like, the defensive midfielders that we can't play yet. So we're gonna have to wait for the next registration window. I mean, it's been fine, and you can like put 12 on the bench. Um, but yeah, that's it. Uh, so yeah, we've got to worry about those two. And then we also have to keep an eye, obviously, on Alex Scott. We can't lose all of them. I mean, if we lose Scott, at least we've got, say, Emery. I'm not. I mean, I'd be really sad to lose Alex Scott, obviously, but if he goes, he goes. And that's it. We've got Zaire Emery and or one of those two, Ben Seguir or Zaire Emery. Ben Seguir, of course, now worth what, like 80, maybe 85 million, and Zaire Emery worth maybe 100 million. A lot of money there. But as I've said many times, it's not the money; it's finding the quality replacements to fill in those roles. Um, and they're hard to find. They're really hard. Um, yeah. So that's the squad update. I think we should have a game. All right, tactical meeting time. Of course, we'll take the opposition instructions. Nothing else there for Soldi. We remember him. We were looking at him, and Everton have obviously picked him up. Iwobi's still there. Van der Beek, Svetsa's there. Matty Cash. Was Matty Cash there last season? Don't remember. Milenko's still there, and Sanchez and Asunchu playing there. Arta and Onana. Okay, that's an interesting Everton squad. Um, I think we can, they're currently in fifth, so or sixth, I think. So I wanted to give you a good European game and some kind of other relevant league game, and this was pretty relevant. I think, certainly in terms of, I mean, it won't affect us, of course, unless we don't pick up, 4 points here. But it pushes other teams back. Here's the squad. The only difference you'll know about this squad is I'm playing Larios instead of Lewis, just because Lewis's form hasn't been spectacular, and Larios has got that relationship. So I thought I'll play him. I'll play him this game. He's on the bench, of course. So something goes wrong. That's it. But all the faces we know and love are going to be starting for us, and hopefully winning for us. I don't see any issues there. I mean, I think we can do it. I think. I didn't look at Everton's run, but either way, I think we can do it. Everyone's looking pretty good. Media are back on board. Look at that. Maybe one defender. There we go. Look at that perfection into the tunnel. We have to stick to our game. What are your thoughts about the recent run of fixtures? What was a challenge? We are here to face every challenge head on. Alex Scott is good form. I hope he can put in another strong display. Kulvin on the bench, of course, and Pelkas, the deep line playmaker. And of course, the two well, they're not away, but the two others who are saying we want more game time. There they are in sixth on 14 points, so quite a way behind us. Winning fast here will obviously help. Bit jumpy. We'll see how we go. If it looks a bit jumpy, I will go straight to 2D. First highlight, it's ours in swinger, Rooney. Oh, it is pretty bad, isn't it? Back to Rooney. He's coming in. Oh, he's been dispossessed by Wobie, who's tearing forward here. Ah, oh, Love is there. Oh, sorry about that. I will change to 2D. What is going on here? Larios on the ball. Crosses in. Fresnada's there. Oh, no, he doesn't love it. But no, Evidence got the ball. Now Rooney. Oh, yes. My apologies for that. Why are you so jumpy? Fights it in Ferguson. He scores. I mean, hopefully you saw that. That was a beautiful looping header there. Wow, even the highlights. What is happening here? Good. Look at that. Beautiful looping header. Header. We'll skip it and I'll give him a praise and quickly switch to 2D. Sorry, guys. 2D it is. Oh, so disappointing. Anyway, so aren't you? Sanchez. Vetsa's cutting in, goes wide, but Rooney's there, but no, Iwobi's on it. Fresneda trying to dispossess in middling. Crosses in. Oh, no. Van der Beek equalises. That was a good goal there. Then I was praising him 12 minutes. But, wow, really, why is it so? All right, let's demand more. Here we go. Free kick. Rooney fires it in. Hendricks on it. Back to Rooney. Crosses in. But it's off the post. Off the bar, headed bar. Here we go. Rooney fires it in. Come on, give us a goal. No, it's over. All right, 17 minutes. We're 5 for 3. They're 2 for 1. 1-1. Yeah, their free kick fires it in. Fresneda clears it out of the box, but Van der Beek's on it. Arthur. That's it. Okay. Van der Beek, they're going well, this Evidence side. We're playing a strong team. It won't be Fresneda. Lavia. Romeo, what are you doing? I think it is a pen. What's happening? Zoli. Slanina walks the same way. All right. It's time for a berate, and I think it's time to go attacking. He goes, wow, just something like Slanina almost gets there. I'm not going to fault him. I'm not going to fault our model citizen. We're 2-1 down in 25 minutes. Okay, it's our free kick. Garnacho finds Ferguson. Back to Lavia. Garnacho. Scott's going to get it. Cuts inside. Rooney finds Scott from Larios. It's deflected and it's in. Larios, the left back, in the box, like centrally in the box. Trying to look at them through what is going on. I literally just turned everything on, refreshed the RAM. Anyway, there it is. And there's Larios. Side foot with a lefty. Good. I think I will, if I can. God, sorry about that. I'll give him a praise just to. Oh, there we go. Free kick. Wow, it's all on. You do. Artur is on it. We need to close them down. Come on, get on Artur. Okay, Cash. Svetsa. Oh, look at that. Rooney's on it. You know he's gonna cut it in. Oh, it was almost in. Laris is on. Oof. Oh wow, the highlights flying in. Oh dear. Brilliant. Brilliant. Arthur send off for the challenge. Okay. We'll let the half play out, knowing that we now have an extra player, and we have a highlight before half time. Badgetich on the ball. Hockey comes forward. Lavia goes long and was so close. Beautiful understanding there between Ferguson. 2 minutes of injury time. We have a free kick. It's not great. When are they ever great? Anyway, it's 2-2. I'm not happy, but I'm not going to. Oh, Fresneda's injured. I didn't pick that up. So we're going to go a bit forward. Fresneda's injured, so obviously Esvez will come on. Lavia's tired. He's tired because he was injured. Hendricks on a 6-6. But he's on a 6-9, so I'll leave it for now. Ferguson's looking tired. I did try and rest the boys, but look, that will do for now. Estevez, he loves it. He loves coming on. He loves it praised. And it's a highlight. Estevez. Hendrick. Oh wow, is that? No, no, Garnacho, and it's another pen. It's a pen. It's our pen, Sanchez. I think he needs another yellow card, doesn't he? Needs another yellow card. It is Evan Ferguson. Step up, baby. Put it away for us, please. No pressure. Put it away. He does. Sends Pickford the wrong way. Good on him. We go 3-2 up. Ferguson. Look at that. Lovely. So cool, calm, collected. I'm going to keep going for a bit. I'd like another goal. I'd like another goal before I feel super calm, and then we can switch things. But we almost got through there. We are on the ball. Kaiki, look how far up we are. Estevez finds Rooney. Estevez, Scott. Scott in the crosses. Oh, it's a corner. Will we get there? Looking a lot better now. Rooney, in swinger. Come on, Evan. Love is going to collect. Larios, that's it. That's it. One more goal. Come on. Highlights now. They're coming thick and fast. Hey, Rooney's on it. What's he going to do? He's going to cut back. All the way back to Bajacic. Lavia. Trezzoli, but we get it back. Lavia. Stravetsa. Wow. Scott. Hendrick. Scott. Ferguson. No. Lavia. He's going to shoot. You know he is. Oh, off the post. Off the bar. Sorry, off the bar. That's what I was trying to say the other time. Okay, Milenko. Look how far we are. It's one thing about two, I guess. Cash. Finds Travetsa. Goes wide to Scott. Hendrick. Dispossessed. Milenko. Iwobi. A wasp. Face to face. Ferguson releases Rooney. That's look what's happening. That's happening. What? Oh no, Trizzoli. We're going to get that ball though. We're going to get it. Oh, Kiki. You legend. Okay, Pickford's gathered the ball. Goes long. Scott. Lavia. Scott finds Ferguson. Gonna choose. He's gonna finish. He is gonna finish. All right. Scoring master. Oh, well, we'll get there. Lavia, Scott. Ferguson says here. Back to Scott. Nacho puts it away. Lovely. He's got a lot of goals this season, Garnacho. We'll have a look at that bit later on. All right. So let's go back a bit now. We'll bump back to positive and we'll drop back a bit. We're 4-2. Okay, 60 minutes. So Lavia's coming off, obviously. Pelkas is coming on. Ferguson's tired. I've got an idea. Didn't mean that. I've got an idea. I'm going to bring on Ben Here. Here. I'm going to bring him on in the hole. There we go. So we'll do a bit of, a bit of shorter passing. Was that it? Is that all we want? Who's the 6'4"? It's Hendrick. Okay, well, obviously Rocco needs to come on. Which means early crosses, low, etc. There we go. I haven't done that for a little while. Pump it up. Not too upfield, hey? Okay. All right. 70 minutes. Ooh, lots of tired bodies out there. Rico Lewis. Oh, it's the only change I can make. Rico Lewis. That's it. All my changes are made. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to undo that because I'm thinking about, say, Emery. Should Uh, mm, I shouldn't have made the Pelkas change. All right, that's fine. It's going to have to be Zai Emery. I need to play him. He needs to get played, and this won't be enough for him anyway because he's not happy. So what we'll do is we'll just drop the pressing, dropping the pressing, and doing a lot of regrouping. There we go. Pump the fists. Plenty of time. He is inspired. Good. Still 4-2. Um, we should be good. Should be good, I think. All right, coming into the last 5 minutes, Everton are trying nothing, so we'll go back to balance. Just I'm cognizant that I'm pushing everyone quite hard. 4 minutes, 4 minutes left, so we're going to do our usual time wasting trick as we wrap this game up. 4-2, a bit tighter than I thought, but at least a bounce back from that draw. And there it is. There it is. Scott with an 8-5, Ferguson with an 8-9. I mean, Lavia had a good game, although he conceded. Would have been better if he hadn't conceded. In the dressing room, well done, lads. All right, everything hitting the buffers recently must have given you a lift. Yeah, it certainly helps our chances. Morale seems really high right now. Yeah, we went down, had to make some changes. Team responded magnificently. So a win, great. Newcastle won their game, so they're in second right now. Although Liverpool have two games on all of us at the moment. Did I see two? And Chelsea won their game against Man City. Huge game there against. Look at Man City down in ninth. So we've managed to push Everton along with the games around them. We've managed to push them down to eighth. Now I was talking about people's performances. Let's have a quick look at that before the Bayern game. So Evan Ferguson, top of the goal scoring charts at the moment, 9 goals. Rasmus Højlund of Chelsea and Haaland just behind us on two. Average ratings, it's all about Baji Rooney having a great season, but of course, this is Evan's season. Hmm. Actually, that's just reminded me there's a certain someone whose name isn't there, a certain Italian someone, Gnotto. Shouldn't have left, buddy. Look at the assists. Baji, Scott, Hendrick. Yep, that's outstanding. Slaney is nowhere near the, well, I actually don't know if he's nowhere near. He's not very near. He's not very near the clean sheets. It's fine. There's plenty clean sheet bonuses. Yeah, so look at this: assists, average ratings, the goals. Ferguson. Oh, I want to talk about Garnacho at fourth on six. So he's just one behind Haaland and Højlund. That's what kind of season he's having. But here it's those two. It's those two. Because Endrick hasn't scored here, but I think he scored in the Champions League. Anyway, speaking of Champions League, let's have that game against Bayern. All right, we are back for the second game of the episode. Our first live game, live again in a European game, and it's against Bayern. Bayern sitting in 12th on this table. We, of course, top of the table. We were. I'm not quite sure whether that's changed with the games the previous day. Let's just get into it and win it. Tactical meeting time, opposition instructions, lower line of engagement. Hey, all right, we'll do a bit of this. Okay, so what can we see here? Nothing. There are a couple players in the Bayern team who we know. One of them is Lovro Zvonarek. Zvonarek is, of course, we had him on loan when he was young. Now he's 20, and he's looks like he's is he playing today? That would seem to make you think he was, but doesn't appear to be. No, nobody's playing today. So it'll be nice to not see him, I guess. Musiala, I mean, I can imagine Musiala is amazing. Yeah, and he's 22. Makes you sick. Makes you sick. Um, Sane, Osimhen now at Bayern, Kimmich, Goretzka. Yeah, yeah. How's this team 12th? I don't know. Anyway, so it's Estevez having to come on because remember Fresneda picked up that little niggle. Oh, and I've just realised I've not picked any of the substitutions. But anyway, we'll quickly run through this. So there's no line here. Surprised about really, but anyway, no line here. And I think we will bring on Rico for Larios for this game. It's a big game, and we should do it. But first, I better go fill these sub spots. Moron. Okay, that's better. Now we've got a bench here. A couple of names like Charlo Rock. I think we might remember. I think we picked him up in a free. He's not one of ours, or is he? But I remember. So Carlo Rock's on the bench, and Jürgen is on the bench as well because 12 people on the bench. I don't really imagine they'll feature. Back of my mind is Say Emery and Ben Seguir wanting game time. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But I want to win. I want to win, and it's Bayern at home, and I don't want to take them for granted. Media, of course, we want to press that media button. We've got the midfielders, tell them make a difference. That'll do. That'll do. Into the tunnel we go. Very good team. We're going to relish the challenge. I've rotated the team match, and no, he's out injured. Um, there we go. Do that. How's the mood in the camp? Great bunch of lads. Great bunch of lads. There we are. You know the team. Let's see how Fares goes. I don't. Yeah, I can always move Vim out there on the right and play defensively. Yep. And I is he wow and um Lawfro's not even on the bench, so we won't be seeing him at all. We'll be seeing our first highlight though, and it is a Bayern highlight, but we've got the ball back. Garnacho's on it. It's coming forward. Pikey, back to Garnacho. Ferguson, he's dispossessed, so Osman's on the ball. We need to get the ball. Musiala is through, but Sonina is there. Not the start I would have liked. Okay, our free kick. It's Kaiki. Finds Garnacho. Can he finish it? Was Hendrick offside? I think he was. I think he was fine. Yes, he was. 50th goal. Hendrick's 50th goal for Derby. Well done there. Here we go. Three dimensions. Beautiful ball through. I mean, love it. It's just, he's developed so well. Garnacho. I think that was going in. I think if I was Garnacho. But anyway, 1-0 up. I think I think I'll do a highlight first. Scott tries to thread through Garnacho, I think, but ball's back to Costa, De Ligt, Mane, Osherman, moving the ball around very well as you would expect. Oh, look at that. Alphonso Davies ripping forward. Rooney's there. Goretzka. Oh, João Cancelo, of course. We're 2-2. They're 4-2. The usual. Actually, no. I was going to do an encourage, but we're 1-0 up. And there's a highlight. Lavia on a yellow, coming forward. Estevez on a yellow as well. Rooney releases Hendrick. Can Hendrick finish it? Can't. Soft. Soft. And Diego Costa, but no highlight. All right, 30 minutes. Oh, no, hang on. Rooney for bada. 30 minutes. Let's do it tomorrow more. A free kick, which we miss. Shock horror. Okay, free kick. Kimmich. Lewis. Ferguson's on it. Will he release Hendrick? Will he? De Ligt on the ball, damn it. Davies, De Ligt. Where's the pressing lads? Musiala. Shut him down. What are you doing? Slanina gathers. Oh, I thought we were going to get the highlight. Okay, last 5 minutes of the match. We have a free kick. Rooney fires it in. Scott, was it? Goal, kick. Wow, okay. Which is taken in the form of a highlight. Mane. They move the ball so well. Goes long to Davies. Bajicic. Rooney finds Hendrick, who does not trap the ball well at all. But he's got it back. He's Garnacho's on it. What's Garnacho going to do? He's going to provide, but it's out for a corner for Marcano. Out for a corner. Outswinger. Rooney. Come on. Jacques Cancelo's on it. Dear oh dear. Let's finish that up, hey? Goretzka, Gnabry, Lavia. Beautiful cover there. Lavia, Rooney, Hendrick. What's happening? Come on. Come on. Come on, shut him down. Gnabry on the ball. Don't like it. Back to João Cancelo. Musiala finds Mane. Almost dispossessed. Estevez. Oh, no. No. No pen. It's going to be a pen. It's 2-on-1. It's a pen. Come on, Slater. Come on. Not exciting in 2D. Come on. Every powers that thing home. 100th goal for Bayern. Well, if you're going to score a pen, might as well be 100th. Again, Slanina picks it. Just can't get there. Tomorrow more. For going to half time. All right. Dressing room. Not happy. That'll do. I'm not happy. I guess I'm not happy. Am I? Okay. What do we got here? We've got Evan Ferguson on a 6-6. Hey, okay. And we've got a couple of 6-4s out there, including a Svet who deserved his yellow card. Hmm. 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 Tell you what, Bajicic is going to go here, fullback on the fend, and Vojic is coming on as a centre back. That'll do. That'll do, I think. I know I'm moving another 6-4 out to the right, but let's just see how it goes. Actually, speaking of which, should we put Bargy on a? Do I want to make him a stopper? I'll make him a stopper, and I might give Bargy a reason to attack. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We are 10 shots for 3. They are 8 for 5. We'll keep our eye on Evan, hey? See if we've got a Play a bit more possession as there's another highlight. Come on, Delict's on the ball. Yeah, what is going on with him? Ferguson, Budgetich is there, and he's managed to get Hendrick, who's coming forward. Come on, Hendrick, find Evan. Find your soulmate. Oh, but Lewis is there. What's he going to do? Is he going to cut inside and shoot him? He's running with the Rooney. I think Rooney's outside too. Guys, it's a game. Gets the goal, I should say. Gets the goal. And we're 2-1 up. What a crazy passage of play that was. Lewis cuts, it crosses in, and there, and right-footed too from the Runester. Right-footed, that's pretty good. Very happy with that, hey? All right, 2-1. Done a praise. I've done a praise. Look at that Garnacho gathers. Ferguson, what's he going to do? He's going to find Rooney. Oh, she finds Hendrick, who goes. Just starting to think whether that deep lying front is causing us an issue. I'm going to push it forward a little bit. Let's just watch it as we go to 60 minutes. So it is time to have a look at subs. I'm sorry, Evan. I'm bringing on Mr. Ferguson. So Quiz is on a. Oh no, it's Bejic. It's Bejic. It's still on a 6-5. Not a 6-4 though. So I might just leave it. I think we'll just change Evan. Sorry, Evan. Don't know what to tell you, mate. Highlight, real highlight. Davies, Goretzka shoots. They are 9 for 5. They're 10 for 5. We're 15 for or 16 for 6, and it's another highlight. Scotty, what's up, man? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, Andrew knew he was offside. Didn't bother. What's the Was that because I changed the? Damn it! Come on, come on. Musiala. Was it because I changed things? Sure. Okay, I'm going to do a demand more. Demand some more. 70 minutes. We're 16 for 6. Budgie's tired. I need to bring Ben Segur on. Banacho's tired. On you come. Budgie's tired. Buonanotte or Spria? Don't bring a Spria on, actually, I've got to tell you. And that will do. That's 4. Do I want to drop those 2 again? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe the coward in me wants to do that. I don't know whether we conceded after I dropped or after we raised or what happened then anyway. It said it. I don't know if we've got any more shouts at the moment. We don't. 75 minutes. Okay, 80 minutes. Ooh, tied bodies. Tied bodies. Cy Emery on for Scott. Let's take Bajicic's still on a 6-5, hey? Let's swap him. Oh, wait, do I really want to put him as centre defence? No, I don't. I don't. And centre defence is just getting torn apart. I'll tell you what, I'll drop him back from stopper anyway. Cy Emery, make me proud. Come on, son. What's this? Be it a goal. Come on. Come on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie. Oh, 12. Bring your one and you don't score. All right. Last 10 minutes. Come on, there's got to be another goal there. 12 for 6. We're 18 for 7. 18 for 7, but they are dominating possession at the moment as the minutes tick down. Do we want to... we're just going to have to play it out. Well, I'm not going to stop. I can't really... Garcia. I'm going to go attacking. Demand more. Come on. 2 minutes to go. Come on. Come on, make one more chance. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not. And, oh, God. No, that's teasing me. They're teasing me. You too. Okay. I mean, if this was the old school, if this was the old school Champions League lineup, and I had two tickets, an older Bayern Munich. I mean, pre this. I mean, I don't know what I mean really, but anyway, 2-2. Okay. What does it mean? What does it mean overall? We'll get in the dressing room and say disappointing. Disappointing. And say that now. Okay, you're right, it is disappointing. Um, how much of a blow was it to let one in? It was surprising what happened when we held the slight advantage. Nonsense. There you go. So Real Madrid scream up to the top. Man City and Parthenope or Napoli, and then we are there. We are with Milan and Chelsea. We're in fourth though, for some reason, whatever stuff. But I guess alphabetically we're in fourth. Um, yeah, okay, okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. I like being on top. Let's go look at our next set of games. So, well, I had my eye on this double header earlier. Tottenham at the end of November and Liverpool beginning of December. Um, that seems to make sense to me. Obviously, a few games in there, including fourth round against Wickham. I know you've been waiting for that. And a couple of Champions League games, Sevilla and PAOK. I mean, is a Sevilla game away? It is away. No, I still think it's all about I mean, I think we need to focus on the league and it doesn't get too much bigger than that. They are fourth and second, I know who's the third, but they will be important games unless something radically changes. But I think that'll be that. And that is that, as a matter of fact, for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, if you can find your way to dropping a like, it's much appreciated. Helps all the bibbity bobbity. And subscribe if you haven't done so. Subscribe. And on the Twitter where you'll get all the kind of behind the scenes, the games in the middle, all the awards I'm winning for best manager, and all my players just winning medals left, right, and centre. You know, we've 2 months in a row we've had best young player in that league, and all of the players have been ours. So I guess that's what happens when you run a Wonderkids series. Yeah, okay. So thanks for joining me again. That was interesting. I guess that was interesting. Yeah, interesting look as to where we're at, particularly yeah, as we're new to the Champions League. Anyway, that's it. Until next time, La Serate.